The Imo State government has signed a memorandum of understanding with 5 non-governmental organizations and religious bodies to concession 5 state general hospitals to aid medical tourism in Imo State. The governor says the idea to concession the hospitals will allow government partner with private organizations in the development of the health sector in the state.
With organizations such as yours, Imo will be playing better as the board. Five years ago, we conceptualized this idea of Pt.3 in Imo State with a law backing it, which allows the government to partner with public and private organizations and non-governmental organizations in the development of both the health and educational sector of Ireland.
Former President Olusegun Obasanjo believes that it is the job of a government to provide a conducive environment for investment to thrive. Chief Obasanjo mentioned this after inaugurating a gold resort hospitality home by the Danjiro Group in Delta State. Now, in his remark, the Chief Executive Officer says the initiative is born out of the zeal to reduce unemployment in the state.
Excited members of the Isoko community entertained themselves as they patiently await the arrival of the special guest and former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Former President Obasanjo arrives and moves straight to his assignment for the day as he commissions this edifice and hospitality home, Dantinajo Gold Resort. Expressing satisfaction over the facilities available in the hotel, President Obasanjo used the opportunity to call for improved public-private sector partnership.
The job of the public sector is to provide the conducive atmosphere for the private sector to thrive, and of course to regulate, because knowing human beings as they are, if they are left unregulated, they will make it even worse than before they got there.
For the CEO of the hotel, Engineer Daniel Elozino Omoyibo, this is an opportunity to contribute his quota to reduce the high rate of unemployment in the country.
My main purpose of putting in this edifice is to make sure unemployment is reduced.
Other guests and community representatives are optimistic of the opportunities that come with the initiative.
It will increase the business activities of tourism in this area. It will also increase the rate of employment in this area.
We thank God for his being able to put this up. We're not surprised though, because he's always been a performing person.
The event also witnessed the empowerment of over 80 women, as well as over 40 young men, earlier trained in engineering by the hotel CEO with cash grants. Dantinajo Gold Resort Limited is the first of its kind within this locality.
And for some more business news, here's Anne Woud.
Thank you, Ejoma. A team of the Gambia civil and public servants have been in Nigeria for 2 weeks understudying the operations of the Treasurer's single account in order to replicate the idea in the Gambia. Supported by the Office of the Accountant General, the Ministry of Finance, as well as the Central Bank of Nigeria, participants note the success of Nigeria's TSA initiative as an attraction. One of the leaders of the insurance sector in Nigeria, we're talking about ICO Insurance PLC, has declared a profit after tax of 3.1 billion naira for the year ended 2018, representing a growth of 146% from 1.3 billion naira, which was recorded in 2017. The company's earnings per share also grew from 18 kobo in the year 2017 to 44 kobo in 2018. Announcing this to its shareholders at the company's 49th annual general meeting held in Lagos, the management also declared a dividend of 6 kobo per share.
Gentlemen and eminent shareholders of ICO Insurance PLC.
Defying the heavy rains very early in the day and, of course, the beginning of a working week, shareholders and firm believers in the company ICO showed up in their numbers for the 49th annual general meeting.
Please do note that special business under item number 7.
Straight to the business of the day. Notices read, protocols of the way. It is time to hear what the board has for them, having worked hard in the year under review.
Your board of directors hereby proposing a dividend of 6 kobo per share. I second that motion.
Several motions were moved in the course of the event, including the bringing on board the young and brilliant Ms. Folake Fajimiroku, and all resolutions were reached. And there's more. ICO grew its gross written premiums for the year ended December 31st, 2018 by 17.4% to 37.7 billion from 32.1 billion in 2017. A performance hinged on growth in its life and non-life businesses as derived from a 3-point strategy plan.
We decided to work on 3 major pillars. We tend to strengthen our balance sheet. We also ensure that we strengthen the people. We also ensure we strengthen our go-to-market.
Strong corporate governance, risk selection, superior technical underwriting capabilities, and more contributed to over 180% improvement in underwritten profits. The future is even brighter, they say.
First quarter started quite well. We're already 35% above last year. Moving from 10 billion to about 14 billion and above in the insurance business.
So we are growing and we have very aggressive and robust targets for the coming next 4 to 5 years. And I can tell you, you will see every year company growing and paying better dividends to the shareholders.
ICO says claims will remain prompt, evidenced by the over 25% growth in gross claims from 23.3 billion in 2017 to 29.1 billion in 2018, while striving to remain number 1 in the insurance business in Nigeria.
The domestic bourse has ended the opening session of the week on a positive note, with the benchmark index appreciating to 29,373.40 points. Layo Adegoke has the rest of the numbers.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on the Stock Market Report. The 2 biggest companies on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, MTN and Dangote Cement, rallied on the first trading day of the new week, pushing the composite index by 1.74% and total equity cap at the doorstep of a new high of 13 trillion naira. Monday's session saw 214 million shares, worth almost 8 billion naira, traded in over 4,000 deals. MTN Nigeria gained 31% in 3 trading sessions, and that is evident on the list of top trades, as 51.40 million shares of the telecoms giant were traded today. Only 2 out of the 5 sectors we tracked closed positive, with insurance gaining 1.81% and consumer goods adding 0.04%. On the flip side, oil and gas, banking and industrial goods ended today's session in the red territory, shedding 1.11%, 1.08% and 0.04% each. And that's the Stock Market Report. I'm Layo Adegoke.
And that's business news tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Anne Nwado.